Yo, what's up, dudes? What's up? So, as many of you may have already heard, maybe you haven't, there's a lot of rumor and speculation around there and around on the blogosphere this morning that AC/DC is pretty much over. That Malcolm Young had a stroke about 3 weeks ago, and as a result of that stroke, he lost his ability to play guitar. It's a sad day. I think that AC/DC is one of the, best guitar-oriented rock and roll bands ever. I think they've written some of the most classic riffs. I think that they have overcome adversity with the loss of Bon Scott and able to come back when you just when you thought they were down, they came back stronger than ever. And they've had a long and successful and a great career, including the 2008 album that I really liked and was fairly well received. So, they were, as I understand it, about to maybe write a new album and go out on tour. And this has sort of put that all on hold. And, I know people that have had strokes and have recovered fully or seemingly fully. So as I understand, he has a blood clot, but they can treat blood clots with thinners and they may be able to, work on it, but it's not going to be right away. Recovery may take years. And the person I know most closely that had a stroke and has recovered took about 3 to 5 years. I mean, after 3 years, it was barely, really not even noticeable at all. And certainly now, you don't even know, you'd never know that he had a stroke. So there's, hope for some recovery. But, if he doesn't recover, and if it is the end of AC/DC, that's okay too. Because they've given us enough. They've given us their lifetime of music. And, I would hope that they wouldn't, get a fill-in guitar player. I think Malcolm is just too instrumental, no pun intended, to the band. I really think that, he is, it would be like if one of the Van Halen brothers died. I mean, could you really keep Van Halen going with Alex passed away? Or certainly Eddie passed away? It's pretty much over, and I think the same. I think that people don't give Malcolm a lot of credit for his ability as a guitar player, but he's good, and he always has been. And as the older brother, he always let the younger brother shine. But they're a it's a family band, and I think if anything happens to one or the other, that it's pretty much over, and it should be. They don't need to prove anything to anyone. They didn't need to prove anything to anyone after Back in Black. And that was like 30 years ago. 34 years ago. So, I wish him all the best. I wish him a speedy and full recovery. But if it doesn't, and it's slow, and he wants to take it easy, and he never wants to play again, and it's the end of AC/DC, so be it. So be it. They have nothing to prove to anyone. They've already done more with music than most of us will ever dream to do. And, I just wish him and his family all the best. And I hope to see them again. But if I don't, you've left a hell of a legacy. And again, don't write him off as dead. He's not. He's just injured. And it's a type of injury that's complex. This isn't a broken bone. It's complex. It takes time. There's no set timetable, and some people never recover. But I hope he does. And even if he does fully recover and they just want to call it a day, that's okay too, because they've given a lot, and they've written some classic tunes that have helped countless generations of guitar players and millions of aspiring guitar players who found Van Halen a little hard. They could go to AC/DC and get a great rock and roll tone and sound and chord structure, and they really gave us all, I think, lessons on how to take power chords and really, really make the most of it. They're masters of it, and I don't think anyone has quite reached the level that they have. In terms of that straight up power chord rock and roll guitar playing. So, they never claimed to be a finesse band, and they weren't. It was just beautiful. Just that pure rock and roll. So, it's sad if they don't continue, but nobody owes us anything. And would I like to see him come back? Absolutely. But like I said, if he doesn't, that's okay too. So that's it. Good luck, Malcolm. Get better. I hope you recover fully, and would love to see you again. But if you don't, that's okay too. All right. That's it. Rock on.